Hello everyone. Welcome to Wide Real News, your trusted source for in-depth analysis and breaking stories from across Africa and the world. If you haven't already, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates. Let's dive into today's detailed report. The extraordinary operation, how Besigye was captured in Nairobi and taken to Kampala. Dr. Kizza Besigye's recent arrest in Nairobi and his subsequent transfer to Kampala has sparked widespread condemnation and raised serious concerns about cross-border intelligence sharing practices between Kenya and Uganda. Supporters of Besigye, including his wife Winnie Byanyima, have disclosed detailed accounts of how the opposition figure was allegedly abducted by individuals claiming to be Kenyan security officials. Reports indicate that surveillance on Besigye began as he boarded a flight at Entebbe Airport in Uganda, bound for Nairobi, Kenya. Shortly after arriving in Nairobi, he was apprehended and secretly transferred back to Uganda, bypassing the legal extradition process. Kenya denies involvement, Uganda stands firm. While Kenya insists it had no role in the operation and claims to be investigating the incident, Ugandan authorities assert that Kenya was fully aware of the plan, providing critical intelligence that led to Besigye's capture. Besigye, a four-time presidential candidate and long-time critic of President Yoweri Museveni, has historically been active in Kenyan political and social circles. However, his recent activities have drawn sharp attention. What led to Besigye's arrest? On November 16, Besigye arrived in Nairobi to attend the launch of a book by Kenyan opposition leader Martha Karua. After checking into a hotel in Hurlingham, he later moved to a private apartment in Riverside Drive for a scheduled meeting. It was during this meeting that armed men in civilian clothing, allegedly Kenyan police officers, stormed the premises, accusing Besigye of being involved in illicit activities. Despite his protests of innocence, he was detained along with his companion, Eli Abeid Lutel. The two were reportedly driven to the Maloba border at night, where their captors switched vehicles and began speaking Ugandan languages such as Ranyanko and Luganda. Charges against Besigye. Besigye and Lutel are accused of possessing two pistols and attempting to procure firearms from international contacts in Geneva, Athens, and Nairobi. They were presented before Uganda's military court in Makindye and charged with 4 offenses. Besigye has vehemently denied the allegations and questioned the legitimacy of a military trial for civilians. Reactions and diplomatic tensions. The operation has strained diplomatic relations between Kenya and Uganda. Ugandan authorities maintain that the capture was a collaborative effort, while Kenyan officials face backlash for their perceived complicity. Meanwhile, protests erupted outside the Kenyan embassy in Kampala, with some Ugandans calling for a boycott of Kenyan goods. Conclusion. The Besigye case has reignited discussions about the legality and ethics of intelligence sharing agreements and the treatment of opposition figures in East Africa. As Besigye awaits his next court appearance, many question whether justice will be served. Stay tuned to Wide Real News for continued updates on this and other important stories. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to Wide Real News for more professional and comprehensive reporting.